This is where Mark Connolly first fell in love with the game of hockey, on the rink here at Forest Heights. It's something he did as a kid and something he still does today.
Well, yeah, I'm 60 years old and I still play. Good morning, it's Monday, September 28th.
Most people know Mark as the host of Edmonton AM on CBC Radio, but as a youngster, he had dreams of making it big on the ice, not on the air. He recalls the first time he put on gear and tried out.
It was all Gordie Howe stuff. I remember that. It was all Gordie Howe signature. I think it was from the Bay maybe. And so I went to tryouts and I'd never worn full equipment before. So I get on the ice and I'm like, oh, I'm skating around. I'm like, I'm exhausted.
Connolly may have lacked in skill, but there was no shortage of memories.
But it was a really joyful year. Like, it was really fun because it was for the fun of it. We weren't very good. But I really remember that and embraced that year really well.
Connolly hung up the skates as a teen, but not for long. He knew hockey is a great way to find friends.
When I moved to Fort McMurray, my first radio job, I found some guys to play with, and I spent 5 years up there playing hockey with a bunch of guys, and those are some of my best friends to this day.
Back home in Edmonton, you can find Mark skating in the community and giving back to it, from reading books to talking turkey.
I'm Mark Connolly, CBC Turkey Guy.
He used his voice last Christmas to help raise $1 million for the food bank. He knows this game offers wonderful lessons for kids.
Well, one of the things I'm involved in is kids sport, right? And we fund kids who can't afford to play sports. So any sport they choose, sometimes it's hockey. But just being part of those community organizations and being on boards and you know, supporting those things is important. And you learn that right from the beginning.
Mark is still working to pass on lessons he learned to new teammates.
Even when I'm talking to my colleagues, and of course I'm one of the older guys, so I'm working with a lot of younger people and trying to help them excel in their careers and learn skills and that sort of thing, I compare it often to hockey and the things I learned in hockey and saying, you know, you got to be a team player. Everybody's got to play their role. You know, you've got to excel, you've got to work on your particular skills, but in the end you also have to fit into a team and do those things you learned when you're on a team. And I find that when people have played hockey, they understand that.
And Mark understands how much fun hockey can be at any age.
You skate around, you fire pucks into the boards, and all those skills I learned when I was a kid, I still feel like, you know, I'm just as good as I was when I was 12 years old.
The community benefits from Mark Connolly being a star for life. If you know of others who are using lessons from the game for the greater good, email us at office@hockeyedmonton.ca. This is Adam Cook.